I am challenging Ellie and Jake to a challenge. This is a challenge, okay? This is straight up farm boy challenge. I have challenged each of them to come stand here under this little golden girl, that's Rose, and let me squirt goat milk in your faces and see who can take it and who cannot take it.
Yeah, I'll agree if you go first.
If I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first, but y'all have to do it.
Okay.
All right, come take my video camera. Ellie, come hold the goat. It's recording right now.
Oh my God.
Hold the goat, Ellie. Hold her tight.
I got her.
All right, Jake, can you see?
I can see.
Y'all are gonna do it, right, Ellie?
I'm gonna do
No,
it.
this is just asking to get sick.
You're not gonna swallow it. Say when, Jake.
Go ahead. Ew, that's disgusting.
Is it still on me?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
Oh God.
Close up, Jake. Close up. All right, your turn.
All right. But you
It's
gotta
in my
milk
eye.
and milk her.
I'll milk her. Like, move, Maggie. It's not about Maggie.
No, I'm not milking you, Maggie.
Move, Maggie. All right, Jake, lay back.
Hold on. You can't cut your own self out of the video.
I'm not gonna cut myself out of the video. Close your mouth, Jake. Hold on, I missed you. Hold her, Ellie.
No, you didn't. It's in my eye.
Get back over here. I didn't video anything. I was missing every time.
Oh, it's in my ear hole.
Hold on, I gotta get my close up. Hold on.
It's so gross. It's
Ellie,
so
you're
gross.
up. Well, I hear a noise. Oh, well, there's someone else in my feed room. Lola, baby, guys, look what she's doing. She's discovered where oatmeal comes from. And she's trying to show Pablo how easy it is to get a free meal. Pablo's tail's just a wagging. See, Pablo's supposed to be the lookout. Lola says, Pablo, you go be the lookout, and if Daddy comes, you wag your tail. But the problem is Lola's head is buried in that box. And she has no idea. Lola, she has no idea Pablo's tail is just a wagging away. Alert! 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 And Pablo just cannot seem to get the words out. Lola is very upset she cannot find her way into that box. She wants Pablo to help. Pablo doesn't really know what to do. Pablo's like, I don't have thumbs, Lola. I don't have thumbs. Lola's like, I know I can get this to work if you'll just help me, Pablo. You hold that in, I'll hold this in, and we can get us some oatmeal. I cannot believe I'm just going to stand here and watch this. Pablo's trying to let Lola know that Daddy's here. Lola seems to have no idea. Lola seems to have no idea that I'm right here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I think she's finally got a bag. Nope. Oh my goodness, Lola. Guys, I love her, but she cannot stay just living outside and roaming around. There it comes. I can't believe I'm just gonna sit here and video this and then get upset about it later. There, she's got the bag out. Oh Lord, I love her, but my goodness. She's like, it doesn't quite taste the same without water. Pablo, bring the water hose. And if I was to step down there and take this away from her, y'all know how she'd freak out, right? You know she'd pitch a fit. We are very blessed for the folks who send oatmeal over here. We don't buy all of that. And we were stacking it on our table, and then we realized that our table was beginning to bow in the middle. It was beginning to lag us, bow in the middle. You know what I mean. So I told Jamie and Ellie and Jake, whoever helps us unpackage gifts, just to start stacking the oatmeal on the floor. And then baby, can I help you? And Skippy goes, I'll help. Skippy's like, hey, go, I can help. You might need, yeah, Skippy with his little talons there and his beak could probably get in there a lot easier. There's our lookout duck. She did no good at all. She's still trying to wag that tail to alert. Lola's like, Eureka, I'm in. And I'm just gonna sit here and watch this. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna just sit here and watch this. I know. What would y'all do? Would you scream, holler, swatter? I'm actually glad Donkey Dan had not made his way in here somehow. That would have been worse. All right. Let me go ahead and start cleaning up. She's gonna be mad. Guys, she is going to be upset with me when I do this. Oh, what a mess we got here, huh? Sweetie. Sweet baby. I see what you've done. Look, she's trying to eat fast. I see what you've done. You know I can't let you do that, right? You're going to end up getting plastic in your mouth and choking. Uh-oh. I can hear someone's going to be upset. Here, there's some animal crackers. Take some animal crackers and be happy. No, she don't want animal crackers. What she wants is oatmeal. Let me get Pablo some worms. Hold on, Pablo. I try to keep this place cleaned up a little bit, but sometimes it catches up to me. Here, Pablo. There you go. Oh, really, Lola? Those belong to Pablo. Lola. A lot of Pablo's trying to get Lola to move off the worms. You better just eat fast, Pablo. Learn to eat faster. I'm happy that they're friends. I am real happy that these two are friends. I have said this so many times. If our grandfathers could see how lazy we've become, how spoiled we've become, they would be rolling over in their graves. Look at this. This is just so unfair. Look, that's just so unfair. But isn't technology something? Morning, folks. Lester here. Today we're going to do a little job. I got Jake and Ellie, and we're going to build a fence for Lola. Pretty much for Lola. You know, we've always let a Petunia kind of live free because she being blind and deaf, she doesn't really choose to go anywhere. But Lola is a mover and shaker. Yes, Lola, for as fat as she is a mover and shaker, and today we have to put a stop to it. And for good reason. Things that will not fit in the back of the truck. Well, I gotta take the trailer. And I'm lucky that I have the boys to help me. Now, I will say this. The thing I like about our local McCoys is that they will load the truck and trailer for you. There we go. Yeah, they don't make you do it yourself. If you were to go to Home Depot or Lowe's, yeah, they want you to get your own little cart and load up all your own stuff. Now, I know what you're all saying. I know what you're probably saying. Lester, they don't make me load my own stuff. I tell them I want assistance. I could say that, but I'm a man. And it's hard for a man to ask for help. So instead, I'll just take Jake and Ellie. So I am just back from my bus run. Isn't this cool? This is what I drink my coffee out of in the mornings on my bus run. And that was gifted to me. And I really enjoy that. It's cute. And all of the kids comment on it. The parents who walk their kids to the bus talk about it. And so I love that. Now, I'm not going to leave quite this early. It's only 9 o'clock. Of course, Jake is not here yet. and Ellie hasn't woken up yet. So what I will do is get out for a little bit and wait for everyone to show up. And what I'll do in the meantime is walk you around a little bit and we can say hi to these babies. It's a nice, cool morning. It's probably 50 degrees or so. I say that because I can see my breath. And in case y'all don't know that little tidbit of science, you can't see your breath until the temperatures get down to 50 or below. It's gonna be a great day to get some jobs done. Morning, babies. So I do have a little problem I see over here, and I gotta catch it before it's too late. I had Jake, last time he was here, pile up all of these limbs from across the pasture. Now, sometimes we have a good strong wind, and we had several days of wind last week. But also there's some stuff that Jake pulled up out of the ground over there that we never saw. It had been buried after the guys did the tractor work. And in all of that, I see a post that has a little bit of barbed wire on it. And so right now, all the babies have come to explore the pile that Jake made. But what they don't see is there's barbed wire wrapped up in that. And so if I'm not careful, someone's gonna get a barbed wire wrapped around their leg or around their horn. Or God forbid Carl walks up and gets barbed wire wrapped around him. I don't know how we'd ever catch him and get it off of him. So let's just go ahead and take care of that this morning first thing. Ringo is trying to be king of the burn pile. You see that, don't you? It's kind of like whoever can stand closer to the burn pile is king of it. And Ringo's trying to control that. No, Ringo was being sort of mean to the pigs during the little feed up, the oatmeal day. And a lot of folks were seeing Ringo headbutt and just ram into these little pigs, and they were so worried. And I was trying to go in the comments and say, you know what, it's fine. The pigs have really thick skin. They're tough, they can handle it, they take it. And what you guys don't know is that the pigs may get rammed by Ringo, but these pigs will also go by and root up and roll over any goat they want to any time of day and for any reason. So it's not, I mean, you may have witnessed a moment where Ringo was kind of getting onto them, but trust me, these pigs and these goats, they go at each other all the time. They go at each other all the time. And guys, I'm not going to separate them. I am not going to separate them because no one is bullying each other. It's just kind of, every day is a different battle. It's like your kids. If you've ever had children, and those kids are close to the same age, you know that every day is a battle. It's a struggle. And so it's no different with these animals, y'all. It's no different. You wouldn't take and separate your kids. You just realize that it's brotherly love or sisterly love, however you call it. And that's what these animals have too. Hey, Carl, good morning. I've also had some questions about what are we going to do with Carl in the cold weather. Well, I don't know. So I've been reading a little bit about it, and I don't know if you guys know, but there is a guy that I talk to on occasion. He is a true ostrich handler, and we don't just talk, we don't just email, we actually FaceTime. And that's a really neat thing to do, to actually video chat with somebody. And he walks me around his ostrich pastures, and he tells me some really neat things, some different ideas. And so I'm going to tell you guys right now, no matter what you may read on Google or anything else, Carl is doing amazing. Carl is doing amazing. His feathers, his color, everything about Carl is amazing. Right now he's scared of me because I'm wearing my reflective vest. Carl, I'm sorry, buddy. I hadn't taken it off yet. Let me show y'all another reason why I don't think Lola should have free access to just walking around wherever she wants to. I know a lot of people are going to be upset with me for having to contain Lola because she's gotten so used to hanging out with Pablo. But guys, look where she's hanging out. Look where she's look where she's hanging out this morning. And so I don't think it's safe, Lola walking around here in the same pasture as the horses and Tex, Santana. Well, look, there's the big galoot moo. And so they like to come up in the mornings and get their breakfast. And Lola likes to come by and eat the scraps that they don't finish because she's a pig and that she just can never get enough. And so she's waiting for me to feed everybody. But it's not safe for her to be out and about like this. It's not, y'all. You can't have a little pig in a pasture with horses and cows. So this is our McCoys. And what I like about this is they load your materials for you. You come by here and tell the guy in the window and they'll load it all. This is that funny thing I like to do where I tell y'all, I always say, for everybody who says they want to have a sanctuary, you might want to think about that a minute, folks, because this stuff is not cheap. But Lola's going to be happy, and she's going to be a lot safer, and it's going to give Petunia a little buddy to hang out with. So what you do, I bring the truck and trailer, and you just drive through, and all these fellas here, they'll come load it for you. I wish you could pay someone to come home and help you unload it. That's what I got Jake and Ellie for. So I feel lazy. I feel lazy when I see these folks having to do all this work. But the problem is they don't let you out of your vehicle here. If you get out of your vehicle, I guess it violates their policy. So they actually hire guys to load it all for you. But yeah, I mean, these guys work. And then the bad thing is you try to give them a little tip, a couple of dollars here and there, and they don't accept it. I don't know how much they pay these fellas, but they work, man, and they work rain or shine, summer, winter, and so you admire that. This right here is why work moves so slow, because he's taking so much time in all of them darn camera angles. Look at him. Look at him. He's all about camera angles. Now, it may be entertaining. Look at him. Look at how ridiculous this is. He's making me wait so he can go set up his tripod so he can capture the moment of him backing the boat up. Oh my God. Y'all watch what I'm about to do. I'm gonna mess up his entire angle. Y'all watch this. I'm gonna mess up his entire shot. Hey, Jake. Y'all watch this. What, am I in your way? I'm in his way. That was funny. Y'all, look how sweet. It's like Lola already knows. It's like Lola already knows there's something big happening for her. Oh, Lola. Let's look at her. How does Lola already know? Oh, and Pig Newton is jealous because he's not getting a special place. Lola, how did you know, baby? Is that the funniest and the cutest thing you've ever seen? Lola's already trying to make herself at home. Baby, she just wants some of that warm hay. All right, so me, Jake, and Carl are moving along here. I'll show you what we got done so far. So the truck will not stay, obviously. But we put our first post in the ground over here. And this is where we're gonna have our gate. This is the big gate. We have to have a big gate so we can get in there to mow. We can get in there to use the tractor to drop off hay or to move anything in and out. And then God forbid we have a flood situation, we have to load the pigs, or especially Petunia, we can back right up to her. And so what we're gonna do is run from this post straight down to the post we're working on now. And then I had an idea I told Jake about. I had this really good idea. Hey, Jake, make sure that the gate fits in that little spot. Pick the gate up, make sure it's gonna fit. I had this really good idea. I says, Jake, why don't, once we get it fixed, we come by here and take off a section of the yard and allow Lola and maybe even Petunia over time to go into the yard. And now they can't tear anything up in here. I guess the worst thing would be the pool pump, but we kind of have that blocked off. So LE is getting the holes drilled where we're gonna hang our gate hinges. You see, we got a. Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
So notice something over here. Look at what's happened. Look. As you put that post in, you pulled the wire, you pulled the string off this one over here, so it has to be pushed back.
No, that was me with the level.
Let go. So we're about a whole finger off. So one of the poles has to be pushed back a little bit. Carl has no idea what you're doing. All right, so we've hung this first gate all the way around, Ellie. There you go, get it nice and tight. So we've hung this first gate, and you can see it's hung nice and level, which that's kind of important to us because I'm kind of a stickler for stuff like that. I know what you're probably saying. Lester, what about your truck? Okay, I'll get my truck out. I can still back my truck up quite a bit. And we made the gate where it opens in. We don't want the pigs where they can push themselves out. And so we'll find a way to latch it over here. But if nothing else, the trim on this building here stops it from ever swinging and being able to be pushed out. All right, so this is where the gate's gonna be over here. This will be our small gate that we use to get in and out, our access gate. This is the easy access gate.
Ellie?
Yeah.
Your dad ever showed you how to dig a hole?
Oh, no. Jake's gonna teach Jake how to dig holes now.
No, I want you to
I mean, Ellie's gonna teach.
I want anyone else that can
Jake's gonna teach Ellie how to dig. It's called Farm Strong, Jake. Do it instead of your workout. All right, so what we're gonna do, we've decided to go ahead and take down this panel of fencing, and that will allow both Lola and Petunia, if they choose to come here inside of the yard. All right, guys, that is a finished product right there. We have not moved Lola over yet. I'm going to let LE do that for a part of his video. But we've got the gate and the fence all done. So there's this little service gate, a little 4-foot gate. Now, as you can see, Pebbles has come inside to help me kind of clean things up a little bit. She will not stay in here. Pebbles and Rose, one of our golden girls, have both come in. And so what's happened is they can actually crawl through that gate. So as you can see, I have also bought a gate to put there with the little bottom wire. Anyway, this is about Lola and Petunia. And we've got their fence all put up. I'll show you real fast on the other end. I'll just give you a little tour. Just stay with me and I'll give you a little tour. So we're actually gonna walk inside. This is the large gate that I can open and close if I need to move my tractor through for some reason. You know, sometimes we will put a roll of hay over here to keep the cold wind off of our Petunia. And so you needed a tractor access, so I can drive my tractor right through here if I need to. My lawnmower can come up in here and mow. And here's our little sweet girl over here in her little shade spot, Petunia's Palace. However, check this out. I also have access for the pigs, especially Lola, to make her way into the yard if she wants to. She can still come up onto the porch. She can still work herself around the yard, around the pool. She can make her way over here to the trampoline, which was one of her favorite little laying spots over there. There's a lot of shade here. Well, it is our first night inside the new yard, and Lola is not real sure about this. Guys, look, she's already been pushing on the wire, trying to get it to push out. Lola, you're not going to push your way out. You're not pushing your way out of there, baby. So this is a pretty solid fence, if I can say so myself. Lola's not going to push her way out of here. She's not. She's close enough to all the babies to still be a part of them. She's in here with Petunia. Petunia's already conked out over here in the corner. She has clean water, a little pool to get in if she wants to. She's gonna cry a little bit, she's gonna whine, but I'll see if she'll follow me over here. I'll show you guys. I know LE made a lengthy video about this, but there we go. She needs to learn that she can always come over here and get a snack from Daddy. Or if nothing else, a little drink of sweet tea. Come on, baby. Here we go. There we go. Look at this. Yummy. And she always has little friends who come by to visit. There we go. She can sleep here on the porch. She can go out there and hang out beside Petunia. She can walk down and use the restroom along the fence line there. She can hang out here in the yard. There's the porch. We're this close to her, so I can hear her. And like I said, she has little friends here. Oh boy, she drank that tea fast.